So Baldur's Gate 3 has been known to take hours upon hours to complete, with so many different ways to tackle combat, different outcomes for different dialogues. Lays out, come on, just become a mind flayer. It's okay, all right?
You might be right.
I am right. And different choices depending on your class and race.
Go on. I ain't gonna hold up a trowel.
So then that begs the question, what is it like to 100% the game? Well, today's video is going to be answering that question, but first, a little disclaimer. I am on PC. Sorry for the pseudo clickbait, but don't worry, karma is going to get me later for this. What trophies are we missing? Complete the... Sorry guys, I just didn't want to buy the game twice. Second, I have played this game before, but even with a couple hundred hours in the game, I still found ways to die, fuck up, are you fucking kidding me, and lose to RNG. Yeah, I don't ever lose these. Well, I guess I do. Never mind. I guess if I get a 2. With that being said, we are going to try to plat this game in one run, which according to this guide is technically possible. What isn't possible is 100%ing the game. And yes, plat trophies and 100%ing are two different things. I know, PSN is weird. So before we start off on our adventure, there are a couple of trophies that will be affecting this playthrough. First one being the Leave No One Behind. This trophy wants you to save as many tieflings as possible and doesn't pop until you beat the game, meaning we'll never know if I did it correctly until the end credits. Second is the Evil Dark Urge trophies. This is forcing us to play as a Dark Urge, and if any of you have played this before, you know it doesn't mesh well with the tieflings. Lastly is the Jack of all trades. Fuck this trophy. Multi-classing into every class while we play on Tactician means that our character will be almost useless in combat, while playing on the second hardest difficulty. And to make matters worse, we have to wait until level 12 to respec. This means that we're going to have to get every single piece of XP that we can throughout the game, turning this into a very long playthrough. So, let us begin. We start off as a Drow Bard. I figured if my character is going to be useless in combat, we might as well make them the talker. Next, we get infected and start prepping for a trophy on the Nautiloid by grabbing the chest in the starting area. We then grab our brain buddy, get Lae'zel to calm down,
Who am I?
and enter the first combat of the game where we pick up our first trophy. Things that we do for trophies. Okay, so it should pop up on the right side. It popped up on the left side. Wait a minute. There it is. It worked. With that trophy down, we grab 2 more chests, free Shadow Heart and swap her spells, and then use the chest that we just obtained to block the doorway before entering the helm. If you guys don't know, there are Cambions that will spawn here, and as long as you are not close to the entrance, they will not fly over these chests, meaning they're going to be stuck back here, giving us free reign to jump the devil and obtaining another trophy. I'm just gonna leave my little buddy right there. Awesome. Does that give me the trophy? It does. Devils in the details. Look at that. We pick up one last trophy from landing the ship. Once we recover, it is time to start doing some recruiting. We pick up Shadowheart, Lae'zel, Gale, and Astarion.
As he joins your side, your mind dances with thoughts of a perfect, pretty corpse.
I haven't heard that line, and start making our way to Withers. During the fight with the skeletons, we pick up one more trophy. I 2 birds with 1 gnome. It worked. After grabbing Withers, we do some more recruiting for another trophy, then do some XP gathering and find another opportunity for 1 more trophy. Hold on, this should be... Now this should be a trophy. Let's see. There we go. Shove off. There we go. Huge. That one's down. After this, we slide over to grab Karlach. She will be the romance of this playthrough. And start working on the Leave No One Behind. There are multiple different tieflings that we need to save in the Grove. We start off by saving Nadrir from the Bugbear. We convince Roland to stay in the Grove. We stop by the trader to grab some gear. And this is where I learned that the trader glitch got patched in Update 7. Oh, they fixed it! Oh, this run just got so much worse. After going through the grieving process and a little social engineering and some save scumming, we found an inefficient way of stealing everything by putting it all in a barrel and save scumming until Astarion hit a nat 20. Yeah, content. Did it work, Astarion, you fucking devil? Did it actually work?
Fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Doesn't matter. Don't need the fucking glitch, Chief. I'm gonna be stealing your shit regardless, okay? I'm gonna be stealing it regardless. You don't get a choice. After this, we convince Arca to not shoot the goblin and get another trophy in return. Ah, it's so fucked. I do have some inspiration. We'll use the inspiration before I, yeah, there we go. Before I, save scum.
Cannon would hate me for this.
Boom! No penny required.
From me.
We then broke Zaza out of the grove because this is another trophy later on, and went back to save Mirkan from the Harpies and Arabella from Kaga. Now, if you're on a regular playthrough, this is all you need to do. But since we're on a Dark Urge, we will need to knock out Alfira to save her from the main character. We'll come back to that later, that's not important right now. From here, though, we make our way through the Goblin Camp where I learned that saving all of the Tieflings is going to be a little bit harder than I thought. How the fuck am I supposed to... Hold on, we have to look this up because I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to save her. Due to saving, Minthara is now aware of the Emerald Road. In order to keep Cesar alive, it is recommended to tell Minthara that you will take part in the raid. After a long rest, enter the grove and assist in protecting against the raid. It is vital Minthara dies here if you want to protect Cesar and Moonrise Towers. If we need to tell her where the grove is, then that means we need to actually, like, instead of killing all of the people here, we need to go to the grove and protect it, which means everybody's going to be in combat, which means if any of the Tieflings die while we're doing the grove bullshit, I'm gonna have to reload. So at this point, I guess it was time to start prepping. We stopped under the apothecary with Gale and grabbed another trophy. Boom. Rude, crude, and full of attitude.
Never summon shovel, never feed shovel, now cool shovel.
We then used all of the ingredients that I just got from the apothecary to grab yet another trophy, and then one potion of animal speaking, and there we go. Homebrewer. It was just that easy. You just had to rob somebody. From here, we started to gather up some alcohol because there are 2 different trophies associated with it, opened more of the map, and became an alcoholic to kill some goblins. We then took our first long rest where Lae'zel tried to kill us, along with also getting the Guardian event to play to reward us with yet another trophy. I think we're gonna go with Concentrated Blast, and that should be... There we go. Expand your mind. Consume a parasite and unlock a new power. I then decided to get the idea to try to take on the Spider Matriarch, which went about as well as you would expect. For this trophy, you need to kill the Spider Queen before any of her eggs hatch. Are you fucking kidding me? The best way that I seen to do this was to sneak around and snipe the eggs without getting seen. Easier said than done. With some save scumming though, this isn't the worst trophy to get, and yes, we are going to be save scumming this run. It's the only way that this is possible. Okay, this spider just doesn't want to fucking die. I'll be honest with you, Chief. Just not something she wants to do. I just want to at least get the trophy. That should be the trophy. There we go. Pest control. Kill the spider monarch before her eggs hatch. Well, I kind of killed the eggs, so... After almost losing my mind, we killed some gnolls, helped Karlach deal with her demons,
Fuck Thariel.
and earned another trophy unexpectedly. Oh, I got role player. I didn't even... What the fuck? What did I do? From here, we bought some potions from Auntie, and this is where we have to bonk Alfira on the head. If you've been living under a rock for the past year or just don't know about this, the reason that we are knocking out Alfira is because we need to save her for the trophy. And with our character being the Dark Urge, if she comes to camp, we will gut her. Again, it is fairly easy to save her though. All you gotta do is cast down silence, bonk her on the head, and hope the event plays when you take a long rest. If the event does play and she is knocked out, another bard will take her place. Of course, while doing this, we obtained another 2 trophies back to back. I don't want to deal with anything that could affect mine and Karlach's relationship because I obviously need her to be in my good graces. And we've got bedrolls and breakfast. And perfect. And there we go. We got it. The dig for victory. Dig up 5 berry chests in a single playthrough. Awesome. From here, however, I killed an owlbear to steal her kid. Did some XP farming, killing the rest of the gnolls, running into a burning building, and purchasing my own painter.
You need to buy me.
I figured we went long enough without getting a trophy, so I went back to the Goblin camp to become a kleptomaniac. It worked. My daring escape earned us yet another trophy. Should be easy enough to clear. Can we clear it with... Oh, yeah. Boom. Trophy. Escapologist. There we go. Where the fuck? We then rescued Halson and we went back to Auntie to rescue this horrible mother. I slipped into the Underdark to grab the Drow sword, killed the land shark, and got to level 5. Oh, level 5. This is where we get to make Lae'zel OP. But how, you might ask? By stealing the silver sword from the Gith. There's a little bit of setup that you need to do first, but don't worry. I'm going to show you how. First off, you're going to need a ranger at level 5 with the bear summon. You can purchase a mercenary and change them, or just change one of your existing characters. It doesn't really matter. Next, you're going to need somebody that can cast invisibility, either through a scroll or a spell. And finally, you need someone who can either cast haste or has a haste potion. With all of these things in hand, go under the bridge and get close to the Gith. Go into turn-based mode, cast invis and haste on your bear. You are then going to sneak behind the Gith Yankee with the silver sword and save your game. Because let's be honest, you're not getting this first try. If you are in honor mode, however, there is more ways to get this closer to a 100%, but I'm not doing that here. Good luck. Once he does drop his sword, he will leave and the other Gith will be surprised, letting you get a free turn. From here, you can just move the sword with the bear all the way back up to your character. After finishing them off, you are now the proud owner of a silver sword before leaving Act 1. I know, gaming. With the new sword in hand, I decided to celebrate by getting Lae'zel drunk and killing the rest of the goblins in the Blighted Village. Now that we are level 5 and have a silver sword, I figured it was time to try to face Minthara at the Grove. And all things considered, it went pretty well. We earned 2 more trophies in the process, but unfortunately, all things must come to an end, and this was going to be one of the many fuck-ups during this run. Alright, cool. Oh, Action Surge. There we go. We got Action Surge. Holy shit. Perform 5 attacks in 1 turn. I completely forgot. That was even a thing. I need to drink alcohol. I need to drink alcohol. What am I doing? I don't need you sober right now, okay? There we go. Punch drunk. Defeat 20 enemies while drunk. Down them. A little backstory for everybody that's new here. I want to say that I have a newborn son. And like all newborn babies, they need to be taken care of. So as I got up to do my fatherly duties, I paused the recording and didn't realize that I didn't unpause it until I beat this fight and got the rewards. Oh, but it gets worse. After fixing the problem, I decided to go back to the goblin camp and kill everything outside. I then went inside to take care of the rest, and in my lazy playing, this happened.
You bow or you break.
That didn't just happen. I was zoned out. I was just getting through the game. No fucking way, I just fucking killed her, bro. And guess where my last save was? Yep. I had to do this fight all over again, which didn't go as clean as the first, causing me to have to long rest, but it wasn't all bad. We was able to grab another trophy on the way out of this mess. And there it is. Bottoms up. Long rest using only alcohol and a Halson, I was talking. I was speaking. You are rude. Now this right here is officially where we hit a trophy drought, as the next few trophies we can't get until we get all the way through the Underdark to the Adamantium Forge. So I'm going to rapid fire some noticeable events because this took a very long time. Are you guys ready? We cleared out the Goblin Camp. Again, found some mushrooms, helped a gnome, talked to Omelium, talked to an abuse victim, killed a spectator, killed a bitch, climbed a tower, killed a robot, saved an awful person, killed a crazy person, killed an evil person, made a useless weapon, and didn't push this guy into the water. Nah, I'm just playing. What a goofy game. Talked my way into their camp, cleared a bunch of traps, gave Shadowheart a statue, killed some slimes, attempted to steal a nuke, reloaded, did it all over again, this time stole the nuke, plotted against Nier, rescued the gnomes, skipped the parkour, killed the lava elemental, killed some pests, grabbed some cool rocks, and finally made it to this god-forsaken forge. Did you guys get all that? This is where we're going to get 2 more trophies, but of course a little setup is required. So we need to kill the golem without using the forge hammer. If you examine him, you will see that he is weak to bludgeoning when he is heated up by lava. So We equipped our strength characters with clubs, leave Karlach up top as a safety net. I also have Karlach on a throwing bar build, which I highly recommend for the extremely good early range throwing damage. Now I will warn you that we had some bad RNG on our swings, but even with the fight going poorly, we were still able to pull it off first try. All right, this should be it. 3, 2, 1. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't think I can do damage to him. I'm pretty sure he's immune to damage now. Let's check. No, he's not. There we go. A grim fate. Kill the adamantium golem without using the forge hammer. There you go. All right, and this should be another trophy right here as well. Let's see. There we go. Forged in blood and fire. Craft an item in the adamantium forge. There we go. With those 2 trophies down, it is now time to turn our heads toward the Rosemorn Monastery. I made sure to pick up Scratch and the owlbear along the way because that's, of course, a trophy. And here it is, right here. Right? But I think we had to have both of them at the same time. Oh, there we go. You have 2 hands for a reason. Pet Scratch and the owlbear cub at the same time. That's technically not the same at the same time, but hey. I'll take the trophy. As we leave, it was time to do one last exploit. And this one is fairly simple. Going back to the beginning of the game for a minute, there is a time when the devil Raphael spawns. He spawns to talk to you, and if you have somebody that's not in dialogue, you can do damage to him. When you do damage to him, he will disappear, and he won't pop back up until you leave Act 1 to either go to the monastery or go to the Shadowlands. When he spawns in your camp, you will cast Silence down and just start beating his ass. Once you get his health low, you will want to switch to non-lethal damage and knock him out. You get 1500 XP from knocking him out, and you get to loot his body for some of the best armor in the game. If you were wondering if this messes anything up later, it doesn't. But now that you're dripped out of your mind, it is time to take on the Gith Kresh at the monastery. So we make our way down, clear out some drunk kobolds, solve the weapon puzzle for a buff, and muscle our way into the Kresh. After breaking some expensive equipment, watching a youngling die, and smuggling an egg, it is time to throw yourself to the wolves. The things we do for trophies. After talking to our guardian, we come back to a betrayal. Wow. Who would have thought? After a long, hard fight, it was time, of course, to get our reward. Thank God I did that puzzle. Let me put the amulet in real quick. That, where's Shadowheart? I think she has it. She's gonna put this amulet that we found up top in here so that the traps don't come around and fuck everything up, because we still got to go back and kill all of the, oh, there it is. Taking blood. Steal the blood of Lathander from underneath the Rosemorn Monastery. I then went back and cleared out the rest of the Kresh. I mean, why not? More XP. With the monastery cleared out, we helped an elderly back to my camp and was able to get another trophy for it.
To you, I commit and to care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this.
Or some other fortune.
Like moon, and yet even the waves of fate could farewell.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
There it is, repairing the weave, stabilize Gale's and Netherese orb. After officially leaving Act 1, Voss appeared, granting us yet another trophy, along with the trophy of getting out of Act 1. From here, we killed this spider thing, freed the pixie, admired the local wildlife, and helped some harpies. Yeah. A lot of cleanup, I know. From here, I traveled back to another entrance to grab a night orchard to give to Shadowheart. Okay, cool. Where's... Okay, cool. Wait, hold on. Wait, trophy? There it is. To bloom in darkest night. Give Shadowheart a night orchard. Her favorite flower. Always knew she was a softie. There you go, Shadowheart. Perfect. Now I can stop talking to you. We then talked our way into the last inn and did a little setting up to save Arabella. We need to do this to save the tieflings for this trophy, so it is good to make a save here just in case you fuck up. But of course, after saving everyone, again, we talked to Roland, which triggered him.
You go save the world, or your own arse, or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
He will run off into the darkness where we would need to find and save him. Here I decided to go grab another trophy that I didn't really understand at first, and to be honest, I still don't. The Toll Collector is a sort of a mini boss, and as you can see that she's just a big hunk of gold, all of her attacks are going to be something associated with gold. So I'm assuming that if she gets any attacks off on you, that you're going to fail this trophy. The gimmick behind the Toll Collector is these skulls. Killing them removes some of her gold stacks, making her easier to kill. After understanding how it works and a reload, I decided to not play her game and just blast her off the building. All right, let us try this. Let me try this again. Oh yeah, look how that should be a. That should just kill her, no? Away she goes. Perfect. Perfect. And we got Penny Pincher. Defeat the Toll Collector without her using gold against you. Oh, Gravity is one hell of a killer. This was by far my favorite trophy. I also figured while we were here, we would go ahead and kill the surgeon and get that trophy as well. After again reading this trophy wrong, I decided to get him to video game himself. I don't think I could show that on YouTube. After not getting said trophy, we reloaded, got the sisters to perform some surgery, and got into combat with the surgeon. After stun locking him and one close call, we ended the fight. Very anticlimactic. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. My characters are OP. With most of the map complete, I figured it was time to take on Moonrise Towers. We enter the tower to watch one of the coldest villain entries of all time.
Try again.
We then rescued Saza again to claim another trophy.
You won't regret this.
And just like that, she cannot be caged. Rescue Saza from the Emerald Grove. Not wanting to stop the trophy train, of course, we cleared out the prison guards, slipped Wilburn a club, and left with the prisoners. And now the trophy should pop. I have rescued everybody. Everybody that's to be rescued. Even my kid knows it. Give me the trophy. Give me the trophy. Give me, there we go. Under lock and key. Rescue all the prisoners from the depths of Moonrise Towers. We then doubled back to Moonrise to clear out some more of the guards and then went to the mausoleum. Did some puzzles, used the guardians to help kill Balthazar, picked up a trophy along the way.
Countless initiates walked these halls once, seeking to become dark justiciars. I will follow in their path.
And freed a demon from house arrest. Our next trophy will not be for a while, so long story short, we freed the angel, just for her to get captured again, made our way into the colony where we saved Mizora and Zevlor and confronted Merkel. The trophy here is a little rough, as Merkel hits like a truck with enough adds to keep constant pressure every turn. But as we've already stated, our characters are overgeared and a little OP. With a little finesse, we beat this no problem, granting us 2 trophies for our hard work. This should work, right? Did we get the trophy? We did. With that fight over, we are finally in Act 3, and oh my god, has it been a fucking ride. We stopped by the carnival and the shops for some gear and XP before getting Mizora to come into camp to break the pact with Will. Like clockwork, we smashed both Karlach and the Emperor in the same night. Talk about romance. We then killed Raphael in a home invasion gone wrong. Shut down the Steel Watchers, leading to the completion of the worst trophy in this game. Alright, so I'm halfway through the Foundry, and it looks like I got my last level up for the Jack of all Trades trophy. This has been very annoying. Fuck this trophy. But it's done. It should be done after this, after I pop this right here. Jack of all Trades. Jack of all trades, Jack of all trades, multi-class into every class in one playthrough without asking Withers to respec. Fuck that trophy. No, seriously. Fuck this trophy. After respecking, we made our way to the dragon beneath the city to kill him while he is taking flight. With my character now being usable in combat, this was a piece of cake. And it was just a snowball from here. I didn't have to gather any more XP, meaning I could just straight up gun for trophies and be done. So we climbed up to Gortash's room and lured him outside to not activate any traps, killed him, of course. We then slid over and killed Orin during her ritual for yet another trophy. Like I said, everything at this point is going to be pretty easy. We then went on to face the brain, became a mind flayer, killed the dominated dragon, and since things were going just a tad bit too smoothly, it was time for something to fuck up, and that something being OBS corrupting one of my files. That file being where we beat the game and obtained 5 trophies. But don't worry, with a little techie know-how, I was able to get the file back, sorta.
Thou art the savior of Baldur's. I am pleased.
Withers, no,
until we
Withers,
meet
no.
again. I wish
To Baldur's Gate, yeah, woo. There we go, 3 fucking trophies. 3 of them. We got the Hero of the Forgotten Realms, Sarah, and then All's Well That Ends Well. We got Critical Hit, and we got Leave No One Behind. Holy shit. That's what I wanted. Thank you, Lauren Studios. I really do appreciate this amazing experience that you've given me. We got to do this 2 more times. 2 more times. And then we're done. And then we have Plat Baldur's Gate 3. So, I will be back. But of course, we're not done yet. We reloaded to a save to dominate the brain, granting us another trophy for that ending. We then reloaded again to become an assassin of Baal, then become his slayer after killing Orin, and then claiming the throne after beating the game in Baal's name. Jesus Christ. It's not over. Not just yet. After realizing that Astarion never bit me this entire playthrough, we reloaded all the way back to Act 1 and rested through way too many fucking events until finally. Thanks, Astarion. I really do appreciate that, but
towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
that's amazing, but can I get the trophy? Awesome. Just a nibble. Let Astarion bite you at night. Ouch. I have officially done the plat. I know that I'm on PC. I get it. Okay. I get it. And it's not 100%, but according to PSN, this would have given you the platinum trophy. This 98%, however, does really bug me. So I think, just in the good spirit of the game, and the game definitely does deserve it, I think I'm going to speed run and see how fast I can beat this game on honor mode and get that trophy. I'm not going to record any of it. I don't even have the space for it. I literally have like, I think 200 gigs left of storage. So there's no way I could record all that. So, I'm going to run through the game on honor mode. And I am going to 100% it. So I'll be back. And that's it. The plat is over. According to this guide, that is all you need. Sadly, though, I'm on PC, and that 98% looks real ugly. So I'll go ahead and tell you guys what's going to happen as I come to terms with what I was about to do. My whole honor mode playthrough I can't show because I don't have enough space on my devices to record a whole nother playthrough of this game. It's not that I don't want to show you. I just can't. I will, however, show you me getting the trophy so you guys at least know that I did it. And yeah. Here you go. All right, guys, I am back. We have beat the game. This is honor mode. For some reason, OBS is like clipping my screen off a little bit. I don't exactly know what's going on anymore. Everything is starting to break. I really don't care. Let's just get this trophy. Oh, I don't care. 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 Give me trophy. 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 That wasn't worth it. That wasn't worth it. I didn't feel good. I didn't feel good, but I've gotten the gold dice, and I've 100%ed the game. I've 100%ed the game. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the 100%. 1 second. All right, guys. Let me move my camera. Let me move my stuff real quick. I kind of got like layers upon layers on this fucking game. I probably should just. You know what? I don't even really give a fuck. We don't care about that. Look at the 100%. Look at it. You know? Maybe it was worth it. Maybe. That looks pretty nice. It looks pretty damn nice. I don't think I'm going to be touching this game for a while. And that's pretty much it, guys. We platted and 100%ed Baldur's Gate. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and sub, because more content like this is on the way.